Hello, we are back to listen to some more Tool. I had initially listened to The Pot, and it piqued my interest, and then my friend was like, you got to watch Danny Carey playing Numa. It's a classic, it's a masterpiece, you got to, as a drummer, check it out. I did, I loved it. It was an experience for sure. If you've not seen that video, check out that video. It was really, really fun to make, and I had a lot of stuff to say, but now we're here to check out The Grudge. I know nothing about this song other than it's from the album Lateralis, and I've been itching to get into more Tool. So let's check it out. Here we go. That's an interesting album art. Make sure the volume's loud. Yeah. Oh yeah. It has a similar drumming from the Tool. This like on the floor toms a lot. One thing that I had noticed whenever I was listening to The Pot was the bass guitar early on. So I'm looking at the members right now. So we have Danny, of course, on the drums, Maynard as vocals, which I knew those two, but then Adam Jones on the guitars and Justin Chancellor on the bass. So I'm going to try to remember those names. Justin on the bass, Adam on the guitars. Okay. And we have this similar like bass guitar opening.
Calculate what we will not tolerate. Desperate to control all and everything, unable to forgive these scarlet lettermen.
Oh, that's sick. I was gonna say early on, whenever I was like looking at the camera and I had weird stuff on my face like 30-40 seconds ago, this like I feel like I understand Danny a bit better after watching that Numa video. Like he's here, he's like doing his stuff, he's got his little mandala pads, his toms, all of it. He has a snare, which is snare, depending on where he touches it, makes different noises. And he's doing one thing, and then he'll be doing like, he'll add little extra stuff. He'll start with one thing and then he'll add a little extra, and then the end there, whenever the tempo was going faster, it was super nice.
Calculate what we will not tolerate. Desperate to control all and everything, unable to forgive these scarlet lettermen.
I like that. It's like this, I've said it in other videos, like this momentum, and he's like picking up speed like a snowball, and it's just so very deliberate and technical. Because it's like I'm listening to this and I hear it in my left ear. He's hitting something and it's really hard to tell what he's hitting. It sounds like it's probably one of those mandala pads. gotta look at the lyrics. Okay. Ah, it's so good. I've talked about it in previous videos, but I love whenever the recording studio does a good job of panning the vocals between your ears, because we hear the tss, 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 tss going across the ears at the exact same time that the guitar is as well. The guitar and the drums there are moving together. And I'm honestly, when it comes to Maynard here, him and the guitar are what I'm enjoying the most. Yeah, I follow the drums the best, sure. That's like what my attention is on. But what I'm literally enjoying, what sounds the best to me right now, is Maynard and the guitar. Because Maynard is staying at this like really low, kind of quiet, kind of light tone that for some reason is just super enjoyable. But then he does this. Okay. I want to go back because that was just so smooth, just so nice out of Danny Carey. But this part we're in right now just is sick. And I've been looking at the lyrics a little bit here. I've finally been looking at lyrics because the music is kind of distracting in a good way. And I like this verse. Wear the grudge like a crown of negativity. Calculate what we will or will not tolerate. Desperate to control all and everything. Unable to forgive these scarlet lettermen. And when I'm thinking about those scarlet lettermen, I'm thinking of people who have a scarlet letter because they did, it's like something on your clothes. Something that they did was bad. You did something really bad, so you get this to show what you are. And wear the grudge like a crown of negativity. The song is called The Grudge. And it's like unable to forgive these scarlet lettermen, these people who maybe have wronged us, or these people who are just bad people in general. But I think they wronged us specifically. Because unable to forgive. And whenever I think of forgive, I think of like something that happened to me. So interesting lyrics going on, but the music itself is something I'm more interested in right now. This part I love. We love those little taps. Ding. Ah. What astounds me, and something that I just love every single time I hear it, is the fact that he does so many different things. Like at one point, whenever that part started, like right whenever I last paused it, we had these really cool drum fills, and it's like his drums, his toms, are tuned to sound like that because they sound a little different than what I'm used to. I'll say they sound a little strange, but in a fantastic way. And then he's doing a ton of stuff. And when he's like doing everything on his kit, and I always love the tiny little ding on like the bell of his cymbals and stuff like that. That sounds really cool. But then we get just little tiny things that we probably not going to see for the rest of the song. Like he is like crazy on the bass drum. It's like brrr, for no reason. And he just like, he's adding these little things that I don't think they're going to show up again. They're just like a one-time thing, which typically in songs, there's like, you know, intro, verse, chorus, you know, and it just like repeats like verse 2, chorus, bridge, blah, blah, blah. And the drums and the instruments holistically follow the same, like a similar scheme, like things are repeated. And I'm sure there's some repeated stuff here, but there's so much of this, at least from the drummer. I'm not so sure about the guitarists, that just he does one time and then they never show up again. And it's just like a tiny little treat. And it's nice. It's like, yoink, I'll take that. That's great. What is that? Is that like a whammy? Is that what is that? A pedal? A guitar pedal? There he does that again. That's so cool. That is so nice. He speeds up, speeds up, speeds up. And then we get this like bass and this guitar. Okay, Maynard. What? What? That was insane. At the end there, for like the first 3 seconds, whenever that whole last like 40-second or 30-second thing started, I was like, for the first 3 seconds, I'm like, ooh, this would be fun to play on the drums. But then it just kept going, and then it got crazier, crazier, crazier. Let's just try a little bit of that again. Let's try like 30 seconds. Ooh. What the heck? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What a freaking legend. What a legend, man. That's insane. That's insane. I had felt like after listening to the pot, especially the latter half of the pot, well, first of all, I didn't know how crazy this guy was on the drums. After listening to the second half of the pot, I was thinking, and you guys can see in my video, this drummer is really good. This drummer is incredibly good. I want to see what he's doing. And then we listened to Numa, we saw the drum cam and everything, and I finally understood what was, I kind of understood what was going on. But like, that is so good. That last 30, 40 seconds or so. And honestly, everything else that I had said during my little analysis here, my little, whatever this, reaction, so incredible. So incredibly good. And I liked at the end there, whenever we were getting the let go, let go, let go. And it was so quiet. It was genuinely pretty quiet, which at first I was like, should this be louder? But honestly, after a couple seconds, I'm like, I like how this is. This is exactly as loud as it should be. And then at the end, it did get a little bit louder. But when I see this let go, it makes me think of like letting go of this grudge. And honestly, the verse before, whenever he's saying, give away the stone, let the oceans take and transmutate this cold and faded anchor, give away the stone, let the waters kiss, transmutate these leaden grudges into gold. Ooh, what nice lines. I didn't hear that before. Yeah, but like getting rid of the grudge is like getting rid of a stone, a weight, an anchor that is just weighing you down. It's negative. You shouldn't hold on grudges. But let the waters kiss and transmutate these leaden grudges into gold. Oof. So take that grudge and then turn it into gold, whatever that means. Nice. Nice lyrics. A lot of it is a little confusing to me. It's talking about Saturn comes back around, lifts you up like a child, or drags you down like a stone to consume you till you choose to let this go. Choose to let this go. Okay, it's also talking about letting go of a grudge, but also I don't know much about Saturn. I don't know what that's about. Really interesting lyrics at least. But like I said before, especially in the early half of the song, I really enjoyed the guitar and Maynard himself. I feel like the bass is constantly just a front spot in this group. And I said in previous videos, I dislike whenever a bass is like so far back in the mix, or it's just non-existent, or it's not a major player. I dislike that. There's this Japanese group I listen to that a lot of you probably have never heard, but they're called Bandmade, and their bassist is probably the best bassist I've ever heard in the world. Her name's Misa. She's like literally the best one I've ever heard. But I like groups like that where the bassist is like front and center, and they're really good. Not that this one is front and center, but he is a major part of the band. And I dare say that I like it better than the pot. I think I like this one better than the pot. And Numa was also absolutely fire. But the thing is with Numa is I was paying attention to the drums. And with Numa, there was a lot of downtime. We're not here to talk about that. We're not here to talk about it. But great song. I appreciate all of you guys who have been checking out my Tool videos. If you're new, I'm new to Tool, give me a recommendation or two, what you think might be good for me to listen to in the future. Otherwise, I appreciate you coming, hanging out. And if you like the video, leave a like. My name's Reagan. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Thank you, folks, for watching. Hope to see you in the future. Make sure sometime down the road, if I see you, come up and say hello.